I went to urgent care. I'm not doing good. I'm sick, which really sucks because like I do not like being sick at all. But I decided like I want to vlog today because like I'm gonna just be showing y'all like a sick vlog in my life. I am going to just rest up and stuff. Gonna get some gas and stuff, and I'm gonna go to McDonald's, but there's like a few McDonald's like in my town, and the one that I just was at was really packed. So I'm gonna go to the other one. Today's February 1st, so like even though I'm not really feeling well, I'm not gonna let this stop me from having a productive good month. Nobody likes being sick, but it's okay. And it's so sunny out too. I am literally so hungry. I feel like it's so weird being 18. This morning I woke up. I didn't really feel like doing anything. Like I didn't feel like praying. I didn't feel like reading my Bible, but I ended up praying because I was gonna go to the gym, but I was just like, this doesn't make sense for me to go to the gym. So I'm gonna go to urgent care. And I am so happy I did because it was just the smart decision to do. The thing about being 18 and like having to take care of myself is like, even if you don't feel like doing things, it's like you still have to do them anyway because like you got to take care of yourself. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I just really wanted to bring you guys along. Like, I just finished my food. I don't even really be eating at McDonald's, or at least I'm not trying to, but like, you know, you're just not feeling good, so like you just be doing some stuff. Not to make this sound like depressing, but like for the past couple of days I just haven't been feeling it, and like I just was like thinking like, oh my gosh, like I'm just tired of doing the same thing. Like I feel like I do the same thing every day, so that was kind of getting like tiring for me. But some days it's just generally hard. Like I know I'm not lonely because I have God with me. I feel like sometimes I just be chilling with myself and I don't get out. Sometimes it's just really boring. This is actually really good. I think I'll be in the house watching a movie. For the last couple of weeks and days, I just feel like sometimes I don't do good with like being by myself. Or maybe I do, but I also feel like I just like interaction with people, and sometimes the only interaction I really have is like when I go to work, when I talk with my coworkers, and when I like talk to the kids I mentor. And it's like not enough for me. And so I'm about to go to college, and even though I'm like super excited to go, I'm also like really nervous as well, because all I know for my life is like this town that I live in and like the everyday people I see and the elderly that are here. I just can't wait to start like living, because I don't feel like I'm living right now. I feel like I'm just existing. My mindset for this year is a lot better than what it was last year. One of the goals that I just have for myself this year is like, I don't want to like get myself in like a depressing place where I don't feel like doing anything, which is like what I kind of low-key feel right now. I mean, I don't feel well, so I'm not gonna be hard on myself, but like I'm just excited for that breakthrough change to come for my life. And I feel like where God has me right now, it's definitely building me up for that. Like I still have a lot of growing to do and stuff. I'm not really there yet, but I feel like it's just preparing me for like when I go to college and stuff. Today does mark a new month. Even though I don't really feel good, I want to write some goals and stuff down, which I will show you guys later. Am I sad that like I'm not gonna be able to go to work today and stuff? Yes, but I also feel like I have this time to get my, what do I want to do? You know what I mean? So far though, cleaned my room. I feel like when you're sick and stuff and your whole room feels like gross, so then I like wipe things off with the Clorox spray. And then I finished watching this movie on Netflix, and then I literally did 3 TikToks because guys, I'm really just trying to be more active on there. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, you guys should definitely go do that. I'll have it right there. The crazy thing is, like, I was literally still pushing myself to like do things because I was just like, okay, this will pass over. Today, there was just a lot in my mind. When I be feeling that way, I just immediately know like, all right, I definitely just need to pray because I can't be holding on to this and stuff. just felt so overwhelmed, confused. I don't know if I'd be hearing God's voice and like, what does he want me to do? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, just kind of things like that. Then just like the stress is about I'm not in college right now, and like sometimes I get just a little bit discouraged because like I see like these young people just like living their best lives, or at least it looks to me like really just gave all that to God. After I was just done praying and stuff, like I just felt really good, and I'm just like, God, just give me understanding of your word, which I always do that like at the end of my prayers. It's hard for me to sometimes hear God's voice. You know, like when you think you hear God's voice and like really it just be your flesh, or really it just be the enemy. I do definitely think that's something that like, you know, I'm working on every single day. I'm in the book of Isaiah and I'm in chapter 30. Verse 21 is really hit. It says, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. After I literally read that, I was kind of just like in shock for a little bit. I had to stop and put it down because I was like, yo, God really be speaking. I had wrote it down like on the side. I said like, let God lead you. You will know it's God speaking. He is calm and he will not be confusing or make you dwell on it. You will know when it is him. You will definitely just know when it is him. And I remember people used to say that and I'll just be like, oh my gosh, that's like low-key annoying, but let me get to it. When it's from him, it's gonna come with calmness. It's gonna come with peace. It's gonna come with like, now I can relax, like now it's already covered. And when it comes from ourselves, it's like we debate on it, like should I do this or should I do that? I really want to get myself into like a routine that works for me. I feel like just the more that I get older and like when I watch the YouTube girlies and stuff, like I really love like a routine. I realize that's what works for me. I realize I like when I am more put together and I'm consistent with things. And this month has not been what I expected it to be so far. Wait, I actually don't know if these are connected to my headphones, but I was really just thinking, I really want to get better of like not letting people get the best of me. There's just some people that are really out there to try to steal your joy, and that I really just be hating for real. And unfortunately, that happens in my life a few times, and everybody's, but that's one of the things, not just me, but we're gonna work on. I don't know what that looks like right now because I'm not quite there yet. But we're going to work on that. Confidence, loving myself. Me and my friends, we went somewhere. And I don't know, it just made me feel like so not confident about myself. And I wasn't like fully like hating myself like, ew, Ava, you look so ugly. But like, just for example, like my natural hair, like I want to really focus, like wear it out. I have it out right now. And just wear it natural for a little bit until I put it back in braids. Like just like how to love myself. I'm gonna be praying about these things because I can't do anything without the guidance of God's help. How do I love myself naturally, and speak kind to myself, and just not like really worry so much about like my outside appearance and how people view me, like all that type of stuff. And how to just not focus on people that are saying things about me and that, you know, want to bring me down. Again, I don't know what that looks like right now, but that's something I really want to focus on this month and stuff, and like bring you guys along to how I'm doing that. I do want to do some goal planning. I love when I can tell it's gonna be like a good chapter and like something I really need to like read myself. This one says distress and help. Yeah, I'm excited. Finished writing down my goals and stuff, and I'm gonna tell you how I did it. I watched Ashley, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I'll pop her up on the screen, and I was really inspired by that, but I wanted to have my own little twist to it because I feel like not everybody's goals, like you don't have to copy exact things. So how I'm doing it, I prayed first and stuff, and I just talked to God about the stuff that I really wanted to work on that I just feel like I'm struggling with. And I got a blank piece of white paper, so I had it down for this month's goals. How she had it like for the next 4 months, and like I just was like, okay, I don't think that's gonna work for me. I think each month I really just want to work on something new, and I just want to see how I can grow in that month. I didn't write a lot, I just did 3 to 4, and I set it up spiritually, mentally, and physically. I'm gonna reach out all for the spiritual. As you know, this might be something you might want to work on too. For spiritual, I said spend more prayer time with God. I also wrote that I'm not done praying until I get everything out of my chest. I don't want to leave the prayer, the secret place, until it's all prayed out. Getting God's word before getting on my phone. Spend time with God at night. I seen Ashley do that in her video. For mentally, I had wrote down that I need to speak kind and motivating words to myself and read a book or something. And I also want to get my sleep schedule better. And then for physically, I feel like I can be better at encouraging people. Sometimes I think I'm encouraging them, but I feel like I can just not say it in a way that's like, you know, easier said than done. Encourage the people around me. And I had also wrote down post things that will lift and encourage myself and others. I don't want to just post things just to post them. Like, I want to actually post something if I know it worked for me and I know it encouraged me and that it can work for somebody else. And also work out 4 days out the week, do cardio and weights. I also forgot to write down eat foods that will make me feel good, because I feel like the relationship that I have with food is not where I want it to be. And I want to say limits, because I be going ham on certain things and I need to know like when to stop. So these are the things I'm going to work on for this month. I also just want to say I am still learning how to find a routine for myself. I don't have it all together. And I feel like I do have to mention that sometimes in my videos, because like sometimes I can look at other people and it looks like they have it all together as well. I do catch myself comparing myself to other people's routines. I feel like that's just not realistic for my life. Sometimes when I talk to God, like I talk to him like he's my friend. So I just be like, God, I really just want to work on like a routine that works for me. So I feel like doing this, I feel like this is something that I feel like is gonna work for me. And that's why like I wanted to bring you guys really along, because like I'm still learning as I go. I'm still so young. I still have a lot to learn. And I want to also be realistic on here. I feel like when I watch certain people's contents and stuff, like I don't know, I can't be comparing myself to them, but I want to get inspired by it. Like I don't want to compare myself, but I wanted to inspire me. So this is something that I watched on YouTube and I feel like it was really inspiring to me, and I kind of put it in my own ways. It really is just finding out like what works for you, and sometimes that's not easy. It takes trials and tribulations. I'm like slowly getting there, and I love that for me, because this year one of the goals that I did have, and just for the yearly goals of 2023, is like building a routine for myself and like what works for me and stuff.
Several days later.
Hey guys, I just want to pop in and say something that I really just noticed is like we shouldn't be so hard and strict on ourselves when making goals. And I don't want you guys to leave this video thinking like, okay, now I have to do this and that. I have felt that way of like watching somebody's video of them making all these goals and just thinking I need to also do that, which is not true. I'm not really one to like make goals and stuff, like I said in like the beginning of this video, but you know, I thought I'd give it a try. Anyways, what I'm just trying to say is like your goals are gonna change. How I wrote it, I really do like that for myself because it's not too much. I think goals don't work for everybody. I think like writing them down. Actually, let me tell you something about goals. They change, you know, and I think that's definitely what I want to say. I'm so happy I didn't post this video, because I was gonna post it, but I just like it just didn't really work out and stuff. I think one of the reasons why I've been just so hard on myself the past couple of days was because of this list that I made. And that's what I mean, like not everything works for everybody. This is gonna change. I don't have to follow everything on this list and be so strict about like, oh my goodness, I didn't encourage somebody. And that's how I was feeling the past couple of days, like after I made this and stuff. And you know, I don't want to say like it's a bad thing that I made it, because like in that moment, like, I was really feeling it. I really felt so much better. But thinking about it now, it just is like I could crumble this up. Like I think for me, I am so worked up on trying to find a routine and trying to find something that works for me. It's so draining because that's not probably realistic for me. And I do want to find something that works for me, but Like, I'm tired of just looking at other people's videos and, like, you know, them being all cute and stuff. Like, you know, it's just not realistic for me, you know. And so this, I'm not gonna do everything on this. Like, this expectation I have for myself, ridiculous. And I'm happy that I didn't post this video without saying this. And you know what, I'm not gonna say that this, you know, isn't gonna work, but what I'm not gonna do is hang it up, because I had it hung up, and when I looked at it, I literally just got worked up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide this from myself, and I'm gonna come back at the end of February, and I am going to write down things that I did learn for myself this month, and things that, you know, look different from what I had wrote down from the beginning of the month. Guys, I don't know, I'm just an 18-year-old trying to figure out what works for her and taking you guys along with it. But I'm not gonna crumble this up, because I did actually take my time on this. Like, this just taught me I don't need to be like everyone else. And I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. But like, for real, let's be for real.